This is the village of Stansfield, and this is the Church of All Saints, and it's set on a main road, and as I'm talking we can hear a car coming by, and it's got a wooden gate and a nice gravel path leading up to the entrance of the church, with a very smart looking churchyard each side of the path. Areas of uncut grass which adds beauty to it. It's lovely. Look at around that tree. Lovely that is. Beautiful trees in front of us. Lovely, beautiful array of old historic gravestones covered in moss and patina. The church looks like many here that's had various extensions done. This end piece is probably added on to the original building. Got a strange piece here. It's a sundial in a post, so we can the sun has just come out at that right moment. Look at that. That's lovely. A little path here, an old path going up to the entrance to that part of the church, and a cross here, and a headstone leaning up against the side of the church. That's an old, very old wooden cross just leaning there. The sun's just come out, look. And everything looks more beautiful with the sun shining. Look at this. Very nice of the sun to come out. Still rain coming down slightly. And this side of the church is, well, first of all, these beautiful graves here with all this vegetation growing up between them. I mean, so picturesque. Isn't that a beautiful picture? Absolutely stunning again. Oh, and look at this view. We've got an avenue of trees down here with the light coming through now. Little spots of light flickering on the grass, and the graveyard rolling back with headstones, a bench to sit on. Oh, and wheelie bins. So the gravel path, which is being taken over by the grass, is running around this part of the church. The churchyard's very extensive. It runs all down into that corner, well over there, and way up on this side. The birds are singing. And it looks like we've got an extension to the graveyard over there with more recent headstones. And it's very rolling here. We've got, looks like almost a farmhouse next door. That's an array of more recent headstones by the look of it. And a bench somebody's put up there. Lots of trees here, very close to the church, which give a different feel to the church. Got crosses set in the buttress there with flint, and that lovely checkerboard effect running along the bottom of the tower. And the wind's coming up, blowing these trees around and obscuring, of course, the tower from this viewpoint. This part of the churchyard, they've cut the grass more. Old gravestones here. From here we get a much better view of this tower. You can get an idea actually of how big it is. It's a very four-square tower. Double buttresses here and little tower at the end. Headstones leaning up against the side of the church there. You can imagine, historically speaking, many scenes of people walking down this path on a day like this with the sun shining. Very atmospheric churchyard. People obviously love trees that were here and planted more trees in this churchyard than you normally see. Certainly don't see many avenues of trees like this. The entrance to the porch here without any doorway, just an arch. Old light. Big stone cross at the top. Brick floor. Windows frosted and little red diamonds in them. Well, there's another church that's locked, so we can't see inside. Beautiful flower arrangement here though. Certainly see that, that's beautiful. The churchyard is just so picturesque, atmospheric. Two good words to describe it. It's a shame that we can't see inside that church. It seems to have plain glass windows here and stained glass window there. We may be able to get a view over here. Have a look. The back of the church. This grave seems to have been suffering from the weather and the years. And here we've got the remains of broken graves. The back of the church here is interesting. We've got two alcoves here which have been filled in. I can only assume that they were windows at some time. Lots of stone headstones here. Well, it's a shame that we couldn't see inside that church. But what have we here? Thomas Big. A very big church with a lot of trees and shrubs at that end, and then a straight path, well kept path, and gravel running down to the entrance and main road. We have it, All Saints, Stansfield. Nice looking church, but unfortunately it was locked.